My enemy and your enemy are the most disgusting humans on planet Earth. They come from a cesspool full of racists nestled deep within America, where they have access to and use decommissioned networks previously ran by the CIA to exploit the poor, refugees, and anybody who has little social or political protection. To get to myself, many of you and others like us, there is no crime and no cost too great for them to commit to in their insane quest to achieve their supremacist goals. These evildoers do not represent the beautiful American people or the country of America, and so they can expect only resistance from those of us who embrace the light in place of the darkness they wish to enshroud this planet in, with their nightmarish theories on order and mass indoctrination and forced servitude for us all. They rely on networks of corrupt law enforcement, sold-out religious networks that serve religious systems instead of God, and the lowest forms of criminals that they can turn out. And they have a massive black budget that they have used to wreak havoc in countries from the Black Queen Island territory, Haiti, to the land of ancient wonders known as Venezuela, to the streets of black, brown, and poor white America, with only genocidal plans also for our Native American brothers and sisters who were once great stewards of that lost land. These white supremacist devils hire mercenary firms with access to advanced technology and connections with corrupt systems worldwide, and will even exploit the most vulnerable of women, and readily use children as assets, which nobody with honor or morals would ever deign to do. They have absolutely no morals or ethics, and will do absolutely anything, and tell absolutely any lie, and harm anybody who gets in their way. Their corruption knows no bounds. I am an outlaw, but even I draw the line at harming women and children, and especially at exploiting the poor, or those who are in desperate situations. We are to hold women and children sacred, and to love the poor, even if we find ourselves uplifted in better situations. Our enemy, on the other hand, hates the poor, hates women in desperate situations. They especially hate women in sex work for lack of better opportunities, and they hate illegal immigrants or refugees, and they also hate and exploit the drug addicts and anybody they can mistreat without social or legal repercussions. They may speak of truth and justice and God, but they know nothing of that which they speak, as their words are as hollow as their hearts and as deceitful as their veiled intentions. They, the enemy of all people, are the devil, the spawn of Satan, evildoers at heart and workers of iniquity, and they are the true white supremacists in this world. No matter if they send a person with black or brown skin, as their predecessors did in COINTELPRO to destroy our people and our hopes and our future, know that they serve a white supremacist devil and worship the very white supremacist systems that have brought pain and suffering to this world, from Nicaragua, that was plagued by their death squads, to Mexico, whom they villainize and criminalize simply for existing, to blessed Haiti, the only slave colony to resist their predecessors successfully, whom these devils subsequently cut off from the world to plunge the news of their defeat into the darkness that is the secrecy that these demons spawn even today hide behind. These imperialist swine wish to be slave masters of us all, but they are, and always will be, only the filth that serves Satan, and surely they will be served justice on their impending day of judgment, as we all meet God's justice in the end. There is nothing these devils will stop at to silence and end people like myself and you, and so many others who oppose their wicked plans and their disgusting systems. Those of us who are awake to the puppeteers behind the curtain and have tired of this endless show of lies ripe with ill-executed illusions. We are not fooled by these devils. These swine are the disease that has plagued this world for ages, long before white supremacy took on its current latent, but just as potent form, because they are the Babylon that has been prophesied, the true whore bridesmaid of Satan. They can kill us one by one or in droves, but the revolution and the will of the people to survive will always live on until every last one of these demons falls and all people of all nations and all races and all creeds are free from their imperialist stranglehold of white supremacy and mass genocide of black, brown, and impoverished people. We were born to be free, and we have no earthly masters. We hope for a world where love reigns, and there is a future for all people, regardless of their skin color or their economic means. We hope for peace and the recognition of everyone's right to survive, and the decriminalization of black and brown people and poor peoples of any color. We want to see all youths released from prison slavery and all prisoners enslaved in white supremacist systems from occupied Israel to the USA to be released and integrated into a peaceful and self-sufficient society. But as long as these wicked devils stand in the way of peace and progress, they shall and should be resisted by any means necessary. These words aforewritten, these words aforespoken, these words that I have just said are words of peace, but also words of solid resolution forged from wisdom, begotten by knowledge. Until this vile enemy embraces the concepts of peace and nonviolence and truth and justice, they will be duly resisted by a fair and just force comprised of all people who hope to see their children and the children of their children inheritors of a better world and a brighter future. White supremacy must fall. All power to all people worldwide.